Alright, welcome back into my created courses playthrough episode 9. This is Hawkeye Creek G.C. I'll give it a couple minutes for people to get into the stream here if we're going to have any live people. Sorry for the background noise. My wife is getting ready to exit the house for her grueling day of shopping. Partially for my daughter's birthday and and then also groceries and that kind of thing. So she'll probably be out and about for a while. Well, I'm not quite sure really why I'm waiting. I forgot to select players to send the invite out to, so that probably won't warrant people coming in much, will it? All the same, we'll stick in a couple minutes here before we actually start. If they're really interested in watching it, they can watch it on YouTube after the fact, although I did mean to send out invites to players to watch, but on the other hand, I sent out 16 last stream and only got one viewer, so hopefully people will watch it on the back end. And there's the 2-minute mark, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. I am thinking of starting a new series. Hopefully do a preview video today off the PC of Madden 08 Custom Team League. It will be called the Global Football League, and I'm hoping to get a preview for everybody out there to see all of the teams involved, so you can kind of pick out your favorites and the ones you don't like. But I try to do. Hang on, ball. I tried to do a hodgepodge league of my favorite ones that I've created and also others that I've seen, and managed to get the custom equipment for, like the helmet and the end zone logos and all that stuff, midfield logos and whatnot. So I'm hoping to get that out sometime today, but we'll see, because you have to match at noon and then playoffs start. So I'm hoping to watch those as well, so we'll see how that goes. Freaking thumb's not working. That almost gave me a slow. That wind carried me more than I thought it would. Usually the shorter clubs haven't been doing much for the wind. Unless I was on a slope, I didn't realize. Slightly quicker greens than the last round. Nope, didn't play too much break. Wow. So we managed a par on probably the shortest hole on the course, other than par 3s. So not as good a start as we had for Rainbow last round, but we'll see what happens here. I hug this tree line because this one is pretty tight. Stayed away from the slow that time, but I did push it a bit. I'm trying to different controller today. My swing line does not, well, for the most part, doesn't seem to be quite as straight. This one, so I may go back to another one that I was using prior to this one. Alright, so the wind should push us some, so I think we're going to hit that club. Loft it, see if the wind can help us a little bit. Hit it decent. See what we get out of it, if anything. And it just trickles on. So it gives us a look at eagle. Yeah, never high enough. That's alright. That'll give us a decent look at bird. And that'll start us off on hole 2 with a birdie, so now we got something going a little bit. Welcome to the viewer. Is that you again, Liz? You might be the only fan I have. Just playing 234. I think that's too much club. Of course, that one's not enough. Alright, let's see what happens here. Nope, and my viewer's gone. It's a decent line if it gets there. That's not too bad. Actually got a little bit more out of that than I thought I would. Back left. There we go. Read that one decent. Alright, moving on to hole 4, 492 yard par 4, stroke index 1. Well, I hit it decent, but I put a slow on it. So is the wind going to keep us out of trouble? Oh, good bounce. Wow. I thought that for sure was going in the water. It's a little creek to the right of there. That was close. Alright, so let's see if we can take advantage of the break we got. So, 13. So, say 209 to 11. Into the wind. I think we're going to loft that up. Play this pretty tight because I've been pushing everything. Yeah, I did push it. Nah, don't hit the tree. Holy smokes, dude. I mean, brushing it's fine. I thought it was going to hit the trunk of the tree. It actually didn't hurt us too bad. Probably saved us there, to be honest. Alright, let's see what we can do here. No, just not quite enough. Almost. So birdie escapes us on that hole. But we do manage to make the putt back for par. got the break on the drive and could not take advantage of it. Got the break on the approach really as well. Alright. So hole 5's 432 yard par 4, stroke index 3. Kind of pushed that a little bit. I don't think that's going to end up on the fairway unless I get a bounce. Unless I get a bounce. No, not quite. I got a little bit of one, but it didn't quite make it all the way over there. And now we're behind the tree, so that is not good. Not good, people, not good. So we're going to try to play a big bender here and see what we end up with. That's not going to make it. Wow. So, very important to hit the fairway on that drive, or you're going to be all kinds of, well, this whole course really, all kinds of tree trouble if you're not on the fairways. And sometimes even if you are playing 110, kind of bump that up a little. Well, that's got to go in for a par. I'll tell you what. Wow. Gave it a shot anyway. Decent shot at saving bogey, so that's a plus as well. And we do manage to save bogey after going in the water. After playing Rainbow Springs and having a bogey-free round at 13 under, that kind of hurts. Alright, so hole 6 is a 465 par 4, 11 stroke index 11. Decent strike. Should be in the fairway. Just a little bit better than the last hole. Alright, this one's playing 140. Wind's going to push a little, so I'm going to tap that up. I get the slope. It's going to push me left, so I'm going to play right about there. And I put a slow on it. That's going to carry a little too far because of that. But yeah, stop quickly because it's uphill there. Which means I'm downhill on the putt, which is nasty. So, just try and tap it down there. If it goes in, it's a bonus, but it's not too much break there. And I had a viewer again, and now the viewer's gone again. Alright, managed to get par out of that. So this course is very wind dependent because of the trees. You also have, I mean, it can get you either way. You can be plus quite a bit if you can't stay away from the water, although there's not a ton of it like there is on waterworks, but nevertheless, it is there and in play a lot. But you can also score, 9, 10 under pretty easily. It's going to add distance, but that's going to be way right. Jesus. I am not swinging the club very well this round for some reason. After hitting it really well on the last course. But that's not what it's about. It's just so you guys can see the course and hopefully get out and play it. Or get your friends to play it, or whatever the case may be. Get it into a society somewhere. Now that it's 500 to be handicapped rated, I don't know if I'll ever get one. But I did have 1 and 2, but there was only 300 plays needed for that. Wow, how is the one you can't see the best stroke you've had in the round? That's odd, yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna just keep it there. And that's gonna run out some. I didn't expect it to go that far, really, especially the perfect. Wow, that sure looks like it should be breaking quite a bit to the left, doesn't it? Not quite sure what I'm seeing here. Some optical illusion, maybe? I mean, that is odd looking. It looks like it should be breaking quite a bit left. And it does. So yeah, I mean, I, I don't understand how HB expects you to read that, because that didn't show hardly anything. And I gave it room and it still broke more than that. I just don't understand what you're supposed to do as the game player for that one. A little bit better stroke. Not a whole lot, but a little. I'm sorry, I didn't read that off. Hole 8's a 539 yard par 5, stroke index 15. So we got 206, that's 207. It's kind of a tight shot there, so I'm going to try to hold the wind a bit. Almost got fast out of that. Ooh, I put a little too much fade on it. Probably should have down lofted that a little bit, get a little more roll out of it, because cutting it back into the wind's not going to carry as much. Didn't quite hit that as hard as I wanted to. Wow, thought I was going to miss that one as well. Alright, so we managed a birdie there on the par 5, so moving on. Somewhat similar to a hole on Rainbow Springs, really. At least with that pin position, anyway. Wow, why is that so short? I didn't think I lofted it that much. Alrighty. That was a 97 yard par 3, by the way. Playing 75 yards because where the pin position was. Alright, so hole 10, starting the back 9, is a 429 yard par 4. And you can go right over this little tree. With a driver, if you so desire. I pushed the crap out of that with the wind, so that could be bad. Nope, got away with it that time. To give you a short little shot in, or you can lay up a little bit to get, well, actually it's more than I thought. Yeah, the pin's, Well, that's not the hole I thought it was, I guess. Alright, so we're going to try to play the slope that's right there by this one. It's into the wind, so I think we're going to hit that. A little bit better strike. Wow, that's actually long. It's a little bit shocking, to be honest. The slope didn't do anything, did it? Interesting. Oh, a little too much. Could have hit it a little softer, or I could have played a little bit less break. I had a shot at making it. We'll take that though. Start the back nine with a par. Hole 11's a 415-yard par 4, stroke index 4. Tee shot's pretty straightforward on this one. It's the second shot that gives trouble. Decent drive. This is the one that gives a little bit of trouble sometimes if you don't play it right, or if you don't hit it right. You can get in trouble real quick on this hole. And 171, 176. I'm just going to do that. That's a better strike. It's not bringing it around as much as I'd hoped. But we are going to have a looking bird, which has been a little bit rare on this course compared to the last one. No, it didn't break. Wow. Thought I had that one, to be honest. Alright, so moving on to 12. 514-yard par 4, stroke index 2. Better. Starting to strike the ball a little bit better. Alright, so 235. Decent strike. Wow, that wind didn't bring that lift at all. Wow. Alright. Got the distance needed out of it, but it was never online for some reason. That's a tricky, tricky putt right there. Give it a shot. Oh, wow, unlucky. Wow. Thought I made it. It was tracking till the end. Went back the other way. Alright, so 3 pars to start the back nine. 13 is a 340-yard par 4, stroke index 10. This is the hole I was thinking of earlier. You can hit driver here into the wind and have a really short second shot, or you can lay up and try to get yourself a little better yardage in, but it's pretty tight where 100 would be, so pick your poison. Decent shot. Looks like it's going to get fairway. Yep. 104, slightly back into the wind. I think we're just going to hit that. Just hit it. Ooh, almost on the fly there. So we get a look at birdie. And it never broke. What in the hell, dude? Stuff like that just frustrates me, because it shows break and it doesn't move. Then why is it showing me break is my question. But anyway, I digress. 14 is a 530-yard par 5, stroke index 14. Now this one can, depending on the wind, you can drive past that fairway. I think with that wind will be alright. I think. Maybe. Sit down. I may get myself behind this tree. That might be too far. Let's see what kind of look we got here. Yep, a little too far. A little too far. Alright, so I think I'm going to hit that club because I'm going to have to work it back into the wind. Well, here we go. Try it. Hit it decent. Didn't play enough fade. But I'm not wet, so that's a plus. Not wet, so that's a plus. I don't know if we can get that there, but we're going to try to put a couple fasts on it. Well, that's not too bad. That's a tricky putt there. Ooh, not quite. A little bit more. A little bit more break might have been good. So I think that's a par. Yeah, par and a par 5. Gotta love doing that. Alright, hole 15 is a 135-yard par 3, stroke index 12. This is going to be a tricky pin position with that tree and that wind. That's going to knock it down a little bit. Go back into the wind like that. Uh-oh, I pushed it. And I caught the tree. Stay up. Just get over the water. That'll do. Didn't quite play that far enough right to avoid the tree. Ooh, almost. Quite sure I got a slow on the downswing there, but okay. Didn't hurt me. Welcome into the second viewer. Just doing a course playthrough on a created course. I do have one more after this, and that will complete the 10 that I've put out so far. May try to get back on later this evening and give a sneak preview of the rework of segregated greens, and also may try to stream one off the PC. New course that I'm working on there. Neither one are quite done yet, but I think the PC one is a little closer than the rework is segregated. Wow, I did not pay attention to the shot type there. I thought that was a normal, not a pitch. So, that's going to make par a little tougher. Should roll down a little bit. Oh, don't go away from the hole. Need to make that safe par. After butchering that hole, holy smokes. Somehow we got away with that. So moving on to 17. 565 yard par 5, stroke index 18, playing 571. Got a little bit of help from the wind, but I think we can hold that fairway, so we're going to give driver a shot here. That was a slight push. Tree should slow it down a little. Oh, it didn't catch it. Yeah, I think we're fine there. Yep, we're good. Alright, 264 yard par, or 264 yard approach shot, I should say. Might be a little much on the club, but we're going to hit it anyway. Actually, let's down loft it a little, see if we can get it on the ground quicker. Slight push. That's definitely on. But the tree slowed it down a bit, so I didn't quite get the roll I wanted on it. Try to get this fairly close to give us a chance at a birdie putt. If it goes in, bonus. Slow down. Alright, weight was pretty decent there. I thought when it came off the club there, I thought I hit it too hard. Alright, there's a birdie there. Believe it or not, I have shot 9 under on this course before. I don't know if I've had double digits or not, but I don't think so. And this one is very tricky. A lot of these holes are very wind dependent. That's a better stroke. Slight push that time, but not as bad as we have been. And it was against the wind, so it doesn't hurt us too bad. Alrighty. 151. 43. little? No, still checked up off that after hitting the light rough there. I thought that would take some of that spin off. Oh, it didn't hit hard enough. Wow. Or I needed to play a little bit more break. Alright, so that wraps up Hawkeye Creek, and that was pin set 3 back tees, which are gold for my courses. So we're going to end the stream there, and I'll start another one up here in a couple minutes to play the last one, which is Imperial. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. Peace.